2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is set to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. We head down to the first tee now. And as our focus turns to our featured player, it's worth noting that it appears they've entered into some sort of rivalry with none other than Brooke Henderson. I can't imagine how that's possible, Henny. She's so delightful. What could they be up to?
Luke, I don't understand what's going on here. As you said, Brooke Henderson is one of the sweetest humans out there. But she's also one of the most talented. Golf is her native tongue. I just don't know what this featured player's up to.
Thanks, Henny. Can't wait to see the outcome this week as our featured player tries to take down Canada's Brooke Henderson. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. Oh, that is beautiful.
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
Xander Schauffele currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 1 under for the day. The third hole at Marigot Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Second shot here on the third. And this shot from the bunker. Oh, he'll be delighted with that. That's very tidy out of the bunker. Putting for birdie. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Oh, just missed. This is a lengthy putt here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
And an outside chance here.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
And down it goes. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 155.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And he's safely on the green. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is full send.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. John, what's the line on this putt?
Not a lot of movement here. A little bit to the left, if any.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Starting to work its way towards the cup.
Oh, no!
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Xander Schauffele is leading as we move on to the next hole. The 7th hole at Marigot Cove is a shortish par 3, but there's work to be done.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
She put a nice fade on this one. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's in a share of 12th place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 5 8th at Marigot Cove. They suggest it's gettable, but gee, it's going to have to take 2 great shots.
This is another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can. And from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female. Of course, we know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in because I'm really not buying
the
that.
Back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there, and the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. It's not happening, obviously, but I tell you what, she's a phenomenal player. And she's just going to win as many times as she wants to, it seems like. Not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
Not bad. Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
It looks perfect.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm jealous. But, she's just got an all-around game, and she's got the personality to match where, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. Better luck next time. Because she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that will take him to 8 under.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. What a year with 5 victories already this season. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Well played, mate. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
9 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And at the conclusion of that hole, our featured player remains just a spot behind the 2024 PGA champion, Xander Schauffele. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
It's a long one, 44 feet.
The start of this one out on a pretty good line. Ooh. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Oh, that was flushed. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
And there is a golf shot. Look at this.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. That's a big drive.
And this one has hit the downslope. It might run out a little more. Let's see.
This is his second shot. 1 stroke off the lead. Maybe going for the green, are we? Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Big time play, that one, at the right time too. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. And he's eyeing this one to take sole possession of the lead. Oh, what a putt. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie, which will take him to within 1 shot of the lead.
And the drama continues as we come to the end of this final round.
Hole number 15 is a par 5. Beautiful swing there. Oh, that was a big bounce forward. This one's got some legs on it. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Just barely snuck into the first cut. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 16th hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, might be the hardest par 3 on earth.
Luke, this could be the hardest par 3 I've ever seen. This could be one of the only par 3s that I know of that you actually should look at laying it up short of this green, because if you try and find the green and you miss it just a skosh out to the right, you could be down there for quite some time. A 60-yard runoff out to the right-hand side from there. What an interesting design this is.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Beauty of a chip shot there. It's just about 3 feet away.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. The penultimate hole here at Marigot Cove really asks the question, where do you leave your tee shot?
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No thank you.
That's tiny. From around 140 yards here.
Okay, one extra club.
A look to get to 13 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
And this putt coming up for his par. And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. An elevated tee shot to finish up your round here at Marigot Cove. And I just think as a person who likes to draw the ball, I just want to aim over that big rocky outcrop on the right.
As long as you catch it square in the screws, you can go ahead and do that. Anything coming up shy will catch that rocky terrain and go hasta la bye-bye. Second shot will be down the hill to a deceiving green that's got some runoff areas, short of the green and also long left.
Ooh, that one must have caught the downslope. That is goodwill hunting. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot on the 18th. A bit wild on approach there.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And he needs this to save par. And that will do it for this player today. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Good to be with you again for the round 2 of the Northern Shore Open. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. And Rich, our featured player, was absolutely brilliant on day 1.
He's got a one-stroke lead heading into this round, and it'll be fun to watch to see if he can't hold off the Nerves and the rest of the pack to claim victory.
Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Handy effort, that one. He's setting up for his second shot.
That is beautiful.
Good shot there, Beamer. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently in first place. And now onto the par 3 second.
I have to say, what a spectacular hole this is, but as beautiful it is, it's equally as difficult. Anytime the pin's over on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. Just bail out to the left-hand side and just enjoy the view from there.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Opting for the 6 iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Looking great now.
This one's for birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
This one's tracking. All good putters accelerate through the ball. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Currently 13 under for the event. Stepping onto the tee now of the par 5 third hole.
Sometimes people say, tee it high and let it fly. Not here, no way, no sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in 2. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pitch shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
Time for the second shot into the third. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, nice looking putt. Currently 15 under par for the event. This hole here is a par 4.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead? Stonking drive there.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Started this one on a pretty good line. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Nicely done. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Well, this should find the short grass. And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Ten out of 10 marks given.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
A little bit of a plateau green on the left-hand side, and then there's also a sharp runoff from the center of the green all the way down to the right-hand side. When it's on that plateau on the left-hand side, if you miss it left or you miss it long, you've got bogey or double bogey written all over it. When it's on the right-hand side, though, what a great opportunity to hit it in there close, make yourself a deuce.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Well, that's beautifully judged.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Standing over his second shot.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It looks like this putt is going to start out straight, then take a turn to the left.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Hole number 9 is a par 4. Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? Oh, this looks fantastic. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And now that finds him in first place. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Attaboy, good shot. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet. Well, it's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. A 3-putt for par. That's tough going. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. And he's hit that inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Well, that was a big bounce forward. Must have hit the downslope. This is his second shot. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That one almost went in the hole. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader, now out by 6 shots over the field. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
as they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. That one cannoned off the downslope. That one is hunting. Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 15th.
Yep, this was an intentional play, and I love it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
The only good thing about 3 putting for par is you don't drop a shot. He's currently sitting in first place. The 16th is a par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. On the tee now, the par for 17th hole.
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
Yeah, that one will play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. He's found the surface. Good chance here. This putt is of 9 feet. And holds it for birdie. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Time to take on this shot from the rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oh, so close. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. $14 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
And his round will conclude with a par today. Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam, glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Putting for birdie here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Time to tee off at the second.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par three. A long par three, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Judged to perfection.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. That should find the fairway. That caught the downslope. This should chase out.
Pretty good shot there.
This is his second shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. That's very impressive.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Nicely done.
This would be a great up and down. Started that way outside the line. And that should secure the par on this one. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Wow, that was just striped.
Oh, that's a members bounce right there. Lovely.
Well, that's a handy shot. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This is for birdie.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Leading by 3 strokes now. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And from the greenside rough here. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Yeah, nicely played. This putt is from 14 feet. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Just a short putt remaining here. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole.
This is another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can. And from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
5 wins so far this season. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the left. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Just a simple tap in for birdie. Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie at his last hole, and that will take him to 2 strokes behind our leader. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the 9th. Oh, well played. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. A quality shot, that. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Ooh. This is a par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie, which will take him to within 1 shot of the lead. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
He's setting up for his second shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with a 3-wood here. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. So close. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 5-wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. How good was that putt?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Choosing the 9-iron here. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
News has just come in that Xander Schauffele has made a birdie at his last hole, and he's now just 2 shots behind. The 14th is a par 5. Nicely done. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And he'll be glad to be putting now. And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. Up and down for the birdie out of the bunker.
As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
It was looking good already, but after hitting the downslope, it's looking extra good.
That'll work there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. Some nice calculations there with this wind.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That will work. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. This hole is a long par 4.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Oh, that ball's grown some legs. That thing's running. Ah, absolutely flushed. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That was a thing of beauty.
Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Ah, so close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Okay, steady now. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And a par putt awaits him. John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
And a touch of frustration popping in there as the putt just missed the hole. And just a short putt there with the bogey on the card. Well, Rich, this is exciting. Out in front with a round to go, but the margin's slim.
And this player cannot afford to not make birdies tomorrow. They're going to have to continue the good play in order to keep the chasing pack at bay.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Well, Richie's played really nicely and managed to build up a lead going to the final round, which is great, but it's only a small one. This is going to be very interesting.
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. Going with the 7. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Okay, that'll work. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. Heading to the next hole, this player is currently tied for a share of the lead with Xander Schauffele. On to the par 5 third.
this hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box, try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot, again, keep something low, keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in two, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Well, this would be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
Ooh, this is on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Oh, I love the strategy of a short par four. Good luck here.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Wow, what a display off the tee.
It's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par four that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a long one, guys. Looks like around 37 feet to the cup.
Putting for birdie. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Setting up now on a par four.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Stay on the cut stuff. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Standing over his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
Nice out the rough here.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par four.
Could not be more perfect.
Wow, what a shot. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Just a short putt remaining here. Just one off the lead after that hole. We find ourselves on a par three here.
A little bit of a plateau green on the left-hand side, and then there's also a sharp runoff from the center of the green all the way down to the right-hand side. When it's on that plateau on the left-hand side, if you miss it left or you miss it long, you've got bogey or double bogey written all over it. When it's on the right-hand side, though, what a great opportunity to hit it in there close, make yourself a deuce.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. And he's made it. What a putt. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
He finds himself with a share of the lead. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
This is another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left, around a bunker, placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Good shot there. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a putt. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Hole 10 is a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Quality shot, that one. 9 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He sits in first position. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
Awesome stuff.
Is that right? I think so. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's see it come back.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? looks to be going with the 6 iron. His second shot here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. From about 130 yards here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And he's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
That is a great birdie putt. Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie at his last hole, and that will take him to 2 strokes behind our leader. This hole is a par 5.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Nice. This one hit the fast lane.
That doggle hunt.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. This hole is a long par 5. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. That was a thing of beauty. He got all of that one.
Strategically using the downslope. I like it.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
He's read a lot of break from the right here. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. That was wonderfully done. That's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
This is his second shot. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
This player is not good at one thing and one thing only, and that's sharing. Another win by this player.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.